It's really tough while on the streets, really, really tough. So many times while I'm hungry, I follow some of my guys to the dustbin. We go there, we enter the dustbin, we pack food, leftover food, we eat it. Sometimes we fall sick, no drug, nothing, we'll come back again. I'm Joseph David by name, known as JD Boy. Okay, it all started while I was at the age of 10, and then I was staying with my mom and my dad, and then life was so difficult. My dad is actually a prophet, a pastor, but due to his lifestyle, he started maltreating my mom, and then everything got scattered, So I had to stay with my grandma, I had to start staying with my grandma, me and my brother. So it was at Mushi. So when we get to my grandma's place, we started selling stuff for my grandma because we have to support her. She's a old woman, so we started selling pure water on the road, Mushi, Alamutu market. Normal, when I sell pure water on the road, I go into the markets around evening time just to sell pure water for people in the market. So as I was going, I saw a bag, and I just picked up the bag, I put the bag, and then I left. So later on, I remember that I picked up a bag. Actually, it's a small bag. So when I opened the bag, there's money inside. I was so happy. I was like, wow. So I packed the money. So anytime my grandma asked me to go sell on the road, pure water, my brother said yogurt, I said pure water. So I used the money to disguise. I won't go out to sell. I'll just find a place to sit down and spend the money, come home with part of the money and give to my grandma. So when the money got finished, the thing was like, I wanted to get another more money in the market. So I went back to the market and I saw a bag. I was not even hesitating. I just picked the bag and then I left. So when immediately I picked the bag and I left, I just said, is that your bag? Is that your bag? I just turned back, say, I'm sorry, I don't know. That was it. Before I knew it, people gathered me, all those area boys. I was stripped naked, I was thrown into the gutter, and then the next thing, I was beaten like I've never experienced that kind of beating in my life. Different kind of hand, 2x2 on my head, but I felt I was hopeless on the floor, and then I was thrown into the gutter, and then the next thing, they just changed the matter. Everybody was shouting, let's burn him alive, let's burn him, no, we are going to burn him. Everybody was like, burn him. Before I knew it, they threw tire on me, they pressed the tire on my head, and then like 4 tires, they threw the tire on me, and then I was just there. I don't even know I just know that, okay, this is the end of my life. So before I knew, it was like I'm seeing vision. Among those guys, they already put the tire on me, poured the kerosene and everything on my body. And then someone was like, nobody have lighter, bring matches. So they were confused. No lighter, So there was a guy among them. The guy was running, I saw the way the guy was running towards a woman selling stuff. So he was coming with a stick of firewood. And then I just closed my eyes, okay. Before I knew it, I don't know. Someone just come from nowhere and just remove the tire from my neck. No, I know him, they know my grandma is Omoyabeji and Alamutu. So the guy removed the tire from me, and then they stopped the guy with the firewood. So that was it. Then my grandma called my mom that I can't stay with her anymore. Of course, this disgrace. Then my eyes now opened. Then I was like, what have I done? So I left Lagos to Ogun State to stay with my mom. Then staying with my mom was so difficult. So I have to start selling again for my mom, pure water, kerosene, and all, just to survive. So it gets to a point that we have issue with our landlord. My mom was like, okay, we can't stay in this place again. His husband owns a house around that Water, Ogun State. So the house is not even yet finished in 2006. I was like, Mom, Mama, are we going to be sleeping in an uncompleted building? My mom said we don't have a choice. So I have to buy the idea, no problem, with 2 kids, my siblings. So we went to the uncompleted building. People are laughing at us. Just the building is only covered with pan, no roof, nothing. The wall is not yet plastered. So we were sleeping there, mosquito, for like 1.5 years. We stayed there. People would laugh at us. I would go to school. Later on, my mommy could not afford to send me to school again. And then I wrote a letter. I said, Mom, please don't look for me. I just want to find my way. I wrote the letter and then I left. So I left to Lagos. I was sleeping on the road. Anywhere night meets me, I mingle myself among the street guys. It's really tough while on the streets. You know, really, really tough. So many times while I'm hungry, I follow some of my guys to the dustbin. A lot of people will know Sliver Bed Cinema at Lagos Island, Victoria Island. We go there, we enter the dustbin, we pack food, leftover food, we eat it. You know, sometimes we fall sick, no drug, nothing, we'll come back again. So there was a time all these kidnappers are much around that VI, that sometimes we'll sleep like this. Before you know, you won't see most of the guys again. And then it was really difficult. So I told one of my friends that we should go to Ibadan. We should go and be working in Ibadan, Dari. I want to leave Lagos. So we went there that day in 2008. We left Kuramo Beach. We went to Ibadan. So when we get to Ibadan, I was already canvassing people inside the bus. Ilesha, because I was from Ilesha. So I wanted to go back to Ilesha to see what's going on. So I was canvassing Ilesha, Wole. The next thing, everywhere just scattered. Sound of gun. Everybody was running for their life. I couldn't run out. I don't know. There are like 7 or 10 guys in front of me. They line up, they with guns, with shams in their body, and they told me to just stop. Then I stopped. They're like, I don't know, how will I say, the meter away from me. I was far to them and they are a little bit far. So they point the gun at me. Immediately the middle guy pointed the gun at me. I don't know that thing, like somebody pushed me. And then I escaped the gunshots. Before I knew it, I met myself in a shop. I was hiding inside the fridge. I excused myself. I was scared, like God. So after like 20 to 30 minutes, everything calmed down. And then we saw soldiers on the road. And they say, and I went back to that same spot I was standing. I saw the bullet. Wow. I picked the bullet. I put it in my pocket. Like, this is how God saved me today. That day, I called my friend, said, Guy, I'm leaving Ibadan back to Lagos. Let me go back to Lagos. If they want to use me for ritual, let them use me. So we went back to Lagos. Getting back to Lagos, started cleaning glass, you know, using wiper to clean glass. So there was a time I was so hungry, there's no food to eat. It was really difficult. So I was walking by a gutter at Victoria, and so I saw a food in the gutter that's already mixed. I look like a mad person, normal. So I picked it. I just used water to wash. I ate it. So it's really tough. And then in 2015, anytime I clean glass, I discovered I started singing for people. And then I'm like, young guy, you have a talent, you have a voice. What are you doing with it? So I don't have the money. I was like, okay, what will I do to gain people's attention on the traffic? So, okay, I came to Surulere. So I was at the stadium. So I saw a earring on the floor. I just picked the earring. I look at it, I put it in my pocket, I don't know. And I needed money to get a guitar. So I was walking around that Yaba. So one of those small ones just stopped me and said, you wanted to? I was like, no. And I remember I picked one earring. I just removed the earring. I said, is this good? The mother looked at it, say, will give me 50 now. I collect it. I said, no. Say 500, no. 1,000, no. He mentioned 10,000 and I know. That was when I know this thing is money. Finally, I sold it and I used the money to get the guitar, and I would go back to the traffic. I'll play, I'll sing. There was a time I was so tired about everything. I went to the chemist, I get the poison. I couldn't swallow the poison. I put it in my mouth, but I couldn't swallow it. I spit it out again, and then I move on again. That was when I know that depression is real and frustration is real. I've been frustrated to the extent that I wanted to stab myself, and then it was really tough. And then fighting depression and frustration. But here am I, I'm still alive. It's not been easy. My mom, she has been a supportive woman. even no matter what happened and no matter what I've done, he's always there supporting, praying and all. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep believing, keep grinding, keep going. Because the moment you give up on your life, you're already a dead man. The moment you give up, and then you're already a dead man. Okay, my plan in the Nigerian music industry is to go far, is to, is to be known worldwide through my music. And then another thing I have in mind that I'm praying God should help me with is, in this music industry, I just don't want to be an artist. I just don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be a star that everyone will know, and I will be able to support families. I'll be able to help the needy. Okay, in 2018, I was at the Lagos State Marathon at Victoria Island in Lagos. So I was with a crowd, and then when Denny Entertainer was performing Olamide, so I was in the crowd, I was in the front. So while I was in the front, I was just there shouting, please give me 1 minute, I want to freestyle, I want to sing, please, I won't use my, try me. The MC was like, what do you want to sing? Get out, there ain't no be your mate, they sing here. So I was like, okay, I kept on encouraging myself that I must sing on this stage today, no matter what. So I jumped in the barricade, and then the bouncer sent me away. I jumped the second time, I was sent out. So the third time, I was about giving up, like, oh, let me just. So I don't know, the third time, that was when the band was now performing. So I just quickly rushed, and then I jumped in the barricade, and then I was hiding behind those cameramen, and then I just, immediately when I see that I touched the stage, I just shout once like this, the band, please give me 1 minute, I want to sing. Then he focused on me instantly. He said, you want to sing? I said, yes. Oh yeah, come on. Everybody was screaming. Even those guys that were accusing me, what do you want to sing? They cannot call you. Everybody was happy. Then the band asked of my name. I said, my name is Joseph David Anjorin. So what's my stage name? I said, Joseph David. It was now like, for a second, they say, no, Joseph David. From now on, your name will be JD Boy. So I got the name JD Boy from the band. I know you've been running for so long, and I see where you're coming from. I know what you want to do in your life, and I see how things are going wrong. My brother man, never give up on yourself. No matter what you're doing now, just believe, just believe.